Some people and media houses said some really bad things about Dogecoin, and this led to the small dump that we saw earlier today. A lot of holders were worried about it, thinking that Doge will fall even more from here. But I don't think that's true, and this is why we need to talk about it in this video. Hello guys, and welcome back where we talk about Dogecoin, cryptocurrency, and investing. All you have to do is like the video, subscribe, and leave a comment on your favorite cryptocurrency. Read our description for more info about it. Now, let's get started with today's video. So the first news that created some FUD was that Bitstamp said today that it will not deal with smaller cryptocurrencies like Dogecoin. I think it's really sad that Bitstamp was totally disregarding all the gains that we saw for Dogecoin this year. Also, during the bull run in 2021, the so-called altcoins have been gaining a lot of momentum. And this is why Dogecoin gained a lot of growth too. But obviously, that wasn't enough for Bitstamp. Anyway, Dogecoin has risen again in recent days. Just 2 days ago, it almost touched the 35 cents level again. But today, we're in the red again. Still, despite these abrupt price swings, which make investments riskier, fans of Dogecoin still support it. Many people think that Doge is the next currency of Earth and they have way too much attachment with it to let it go. Doge's abundant supply and other unique features helped it get accepted by a number of crypto exchanges as well. Basically, despite its wild trip this year, the currency, which was once a meme, is now a legitimate digital asset which will grow even more. But of course, many people don't share that opinion. For instance, the chief operating officer of Nebius said that he does not see Doge heralding a shift in the crypto world or becoming a long-term and leading cryptocurrency. He also said that Doge has no real-world value other than speculation. And then he said that it should be treated as a high-risk crypto option. And another news that spread some FUD was that the president of the Federal Reserve of Minneapolis, Neil Kashkari, said some really harsh words about crypto. He said that he saw no use case for Bitcoin. He also referred to the digital asset industry as one filled with fraud and hype. So, as I said, there's some news which has created FUD in the market. But we have to look at all data points to get a complete picture about Doge. Looking at the on-chain activity and trade volumes, analysts are convinced that Doge is resuming its upward trend. It says here that Doge is getting ready for a second bull run in 2021, thanks to rising on-chain activity and 24-hour exchange volumes. Yes, some bad news is going around spreading FUD, but if you look at the bigger picture, Doge is actually doing pretty great. Now, let's look at some recent predictions which suggest that you should perhaps hold your Doge despite the dip. It says here that crypto analyst Kim Chua has very bullish hopes. According to him, there are no obstacles for Dogecoin. He thinks Doge is a lot more than just a meme coin, and he predicts a great future for it. Another famous analyst, Best Owie, also sees a great future for Doge, and he thinks it's all thanks to Elon Musk and Mark Cuban. Talking about Mark Cuban, when it comes to payment methods, Mark feels that Doge is the most powerful cryptocurrency out there. We've talked about it in the recent videos, but it's still worth mentioning because it's such a pretty big deal. Now, even when the market got stable after the crash, Doge still experienced growth, which was pretty great. It is now ranked 6th in all cryptocurrencies, following a 10% gain in total market value this week. Adding to the good news, the crypto price model is still showing good indications and a probable continuation of the present bull market. Also, according to Allied Industry Research, the crypto asset management market would reach $9.4 billion by 2030. To put that into perspective, last year it was just $670 million. Now, according to this research, the surge in crypto investments and better access to crypto assets will fuel the growth for the rest of the decade. Moving on to more great news for the crypto market, Intel Corp has announced that it owns a stake in Coinbase. And this is pretty great because, as we know, Coinbase is one of the biggest crypto exchanges in the world. But still, Intel is not the only big company that invested in crypto recently. There's Bitpanda, a European crypto trading platform, which has secured a massive $263 million funding in a new round of investment. It has put the company's valuation at $4.1 billion. Basically, this suggests that big institutions are still really bullish on crypto. Before we move forward, I'd like to remind you that I'm not a financial advisor and this isn't financial advice. So you should definitely do proper research before investing anything into crypto. Now, let's talk about Bitcoin for a minute since it's obviously affecting Doge so much. Today, it touched a low of 44.2K. However, according to the popular trader Pentoshi, this dump was only temporary. Basically, he said that Bitcoin will soon remind everyone who the king is. Now, another great news about adoption came from United Whole Mortgages. If you don't know, it is the largest mortgage provider in the United States. Basically, it has revealed plans to accept Bitcoin payments. Its CEO, Matt Ishbia, said that they'll probably start accepting Bitcoin by the end of the year. If this is true, UWM will become the first large national mortgage lender to accept crypto. And this is why it's such a big deal. Now, it's obviously great for Doge because when the interest in Bitcoin grows, its price also grows. And this in turn takes Dogecoin's price up with it too. Anyway, moving on, it says here that for the younger generation, the only downside of crypto is the fact that it isn't liquid and that they can't spend their crypto gains easily. Well, Visa has solved that problem for them. The ability to use cryptos for everyday transactions using an integrated debit or credit card is going to be a game changer for the younger generation. So I think we should perhaps prepare ourselves to go out and buy new things with our Doge savings now. Many companies are stepping up, and the growth of crypto debit and credit cards doesn't seem like it will slow down anytime soon. Now, keeping all this news aside, let's take a moment to look at Dogecoin's price for a minute. Currently, it is priced at around 29 cents. While this might create some FUD among holders, personally, I think this is the best time to accumulate. This is because of all the good news that's been coming out for Doge lately. Some might say that this dip is a clear indication for bad things to come, but I think this slight correction is absolutely necessary for Doge to go to $1 later this year. But still, if you think panic selling is a good option, you should perhaps look at this research. If we've learned anything from crypto trends, it's the fact that even if there's a slight dip, it comes back up with an even higher price. The mistake that holders often make is that when they see the trend going down, they panic and end up selling their investments. A recent survey has revealed that panic selling is probably the worst mistake any crypto investor can make. So, if you're planning to invest in crypto, understand the power of long-term holding. Don't just give up because of a slight downtrend. And with that, we've come to the end of this video. Thanks for watching till the end. If you enjoyed it, please consider liking and sharing it with your friends. Also, please subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications for daily videos on Dogecoin and cryptocurrency. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments section below. Goodbye, take care.